Nothing much really goes on in the rural countryside of Equestria. Life can be pretty dull when you are a carrot farmer. Until one fateful evening, though. There was once an old rugged unicorn stallion who lived with his wife and young daughter named Skarlet. He spent most of his days tilling the field and tending his crops day in and day out year-round. Skarlet, his daughter, would often help him around the house with chores. She was a well-mannered young filly who never really had much to complain about and enjoyed helping her mother tend to the house while her father was out working the field all day. But one night, on the eve of her 17th birthday, something out of the ordinary happened. While the three ponies were sleeping, there was a bright flash of light in the night sky. Something that resembled a meteor came crashing down in the middle of a carrot field. The shockwave from the crash shook the ground and rattled the house. Skarlet ran to her window. "What was that?" she asked in wonder. Her father trotted by her room. "Go back to bed, honey. I'll go and check it out," he said. So he went outside and cautiously approached the glowing object. It gave off a very ominous and enticing glow. Once the light faded, there appeared a deep auburn-colored gemstone. It had a very alluring aura as well. Using his magic, the farmer picked up the gem and took it inside, then placed it on the kitchen table for a closer look. What a strange but beautiful rock. Perhaps this will be a nice gift for Skarlet," said the farmer. He then spent the night crafting it into an amulet with a string. All the while he thought he could hear the stone speaking to him, almost telling him how to craft it and to find it a host. The next day came, and it was young Skarlet's birthday. The farmer had wrapped up the amulet and placed it on his daughter's dresser. When she woke up, she thought she could hear some pony calling her name.
"Skarlet. Skarlet."
The mysterious voice chanted softly. She immediately sprang up and noticed the present. She trotted over and picked it up with her magic. "What's this? A birthday present from Daddy?" she said while opening it. The amulet began to glow as the young mare found herself putting it on almost immediately. Suddenly, she collapsed on the floor, her body twitching. She suddenly started to change. She slowly started growing wings. Her mane and tail became red and black, including her eyes, and her cutie mark changed to that of a spider. Little did she know, these changes were permanent. Downstairs, her parents were enjoying their breakfast. Skarlet slowly walked inside of the kitchen with a vacant look on her face. Her parents looked on in disbelief as their daughter was now an Alicorn and completely different than before. What happened to you, Skarlet?" asked her father. Nothing at all," said Skarlet under the gem's influence. Later that evening, the gem spoke to her again.
"Skarlet, I will give you the gift of this power, but only with one condition. You must do as I say at all times from now on. This is your life. You are my host."
Skarlet nodded and agreed, clearly under its influence. Then she wrote a heartfelt note to her parents, explaining what she must do, then took off into the night. She soon settled down in the Everfree Forest and awaited her first assignment from the gem. This has been the beginning of Skarlet, the tragic Alicorn. She was a well-mannered young filly who never really had much to complain about and enjoyed helping her mother tend to the house while her father was out working the field all day. She was a... I did it. She was a well-mannered young filly who never really had much to complain about and enjoyed several... Where did the word several come from? Felix, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna grammar Nazi the fuck out of you, alright? Something that resembled a meteor. Can crashing down. Can crashing down. Can crashing down. Can
crouching down in the middle.
Using his magic, the farmer picked up the gem. Took it inside. Took it inside. Took it inside. The farmer picked up the gem and took it inside. Placed it on the kitchen table. The farmer had wrapped up the amulet. Placed it on his daughter's dresser. Placed it. What she woke up? What she woke up? What she woke up? Bruh. Suddenly, she collapsed on the floor, her body twitching. She had really bad gas, and she just could not control it. She ended up burping so much that she developed hypoxia and was rushed to the hospital, where they then pronounced her dead. What the fuck? She slowly started growing wings, and her mane and tail became rack and bled, including her eyes and her... Dyslexia is amazing. I just want you all to know that. Downstairs. Here, I just noticed that. Downstairs here parents were enjoying. This has been the beginning of Skarlet, the tragic unicorn. I'm gonna...